The clock hit 3:15 a.m., and Ethan's phone lit up with a message from his own number. It said, "Look outside your window." He hesitated, then pulled the curtain. A tall shadow stood under the streetlight, completely still, staring up at him. Ethan blinked, and the shadow was suddenly closer. Another blink. Now it was standing right under his window. His phone buzzed again. "Don't blink again!" His eyes burned. He tried not to, but a tear rolled down, and his eyes shut for half a second. When he opened them, the figure was inside his room. Its face was pale, mouth stretched too wide, whispering his name backward. Not. He screamed and backed into the wall, but there was a mirror behind him. The figure smiled through the reflection and stepped out of the mirror. Ethan dropped to the floor, trembling. His phone buzzed one last time. The screen showed a message. "Now it's your turn to stand outside." Morning.
A girl walks into a dark forest at night. A shadow follows, but she is alone. An empty room with a mirror. The reflection keeps moving on its own. A phone rings in the middle of the jungle. The caller ID shows her own name. A girl opens an old photo album. The last page shows her picture bleeding. While vlogging in the night, she sees herself standing behind the camera. An abandoned house door opens by itself, whispering her name. She switches on a flashlight in the jungle. Dozens of eyes stare back at her. Nighttime. A lonely playground under a full moon, silent and still. A little girl sits on an old wooden swing, gently rocking back and forth. The creaking sound of the chains echoes through the empty park. A cold wind blows. The swing starts moving slightly on its own. Behind the girl, a dark shadow appears. Long hair, twisted arms. A witch-like figure pushing the swing slowly. The girl smiles for a moment, thinking her mother is behind her. Suddenly, the swing stops. The girl whispers softly, "Mom." Silence. Only the sound of wind and rustling leaves. She slowly turns her head to look behind. There's no one there. The swing moves once more on its own. A faint whisper says, "Keep playing." And the girl fell down from swing. Night falls. The room is silent except for the ticking clock. A small girl hides under her blanket, eyes wide open. She hears someone whisper her name, softly from under the bed. "Mom?" she asks, voice shaking. The whisper comes again, closer this time. "Come play with me." She slowly peeks over the edge of the bed. Nothing there. Suddenly, a cold hand grabs her wrist and pulls her down. The blanket falls flat. The room goes quiet. The door creaks open, and the whisper says, "Now it's your turn." Midnight. Thick fog covers an old graveyard. A single lantern flickers in the dark, barely lighting the broken tombstones. Footsteps echo, slow, heavy, getting closer. A girl walks through the graves, whispering her friend's name. Suddenly, she hears someone whisper it back, from under the ground. The soil starts moving. Faint crying comes from beneath. "Help me!" A voice pleads. It sounds exactly like her own. She kneels down, terrified, and touches the grave. A pale hand bursts out, grabbing her wrist tightly. Her lantern falls. Darkness takes over. The next morning, there's a new grave beside the old one, with her name carved on it.